Hello and welcome to the 7th event of the McDolphin Team Cup 2021. I am Zach McDolphin, your host, and this is the relay. Our 7th event. Started off the second half of last season, started the second half of this season, and in the standings, it's a tie between the Electric Eels and Speedy Sloths. Electric Eels ahead on comeback 2 wins, 2 gold medals compared to a gold and silver for the Sloths. Third place is the Jellyfish, a couple of points back from them. Team McDolphin and the Octopi are tied behind. Marine Team are really struggling. They have fired their manager. Starfish has been replaced by, I believe they're called, I'm trying to remember this. They're not really very well known in the marble sports scene. Pufferfish. Yeah, that's right. Thank you. No, Pufferfish. Maybe this will help them this event. The first event they won last season is much different though. Similar style to Sprint. Both changed from Skyrail to veined marble drome straight with string. And also much shorter, no turns, so a bit different. The Marine Team will still be hoping that they can win this event again, or at least pick up some good points, like they did in the Sprint. So many poor finishes this season. Other teams, remember, most teams have still got a shot at the championship. All teams have a mathematical shot at the championship. But anyway, I think we're going to get on with the actual event, though. One of the ones expecting to be maybe slightly controversial, very close, and very fast. So I think several different strengths and teams. Anyway, let's get going. And so the first heat are our championship leaders, the Electric Eels. Third place, Jellyfish. Podiums of any team. Though all of them at third place. Fritz is the most consistent between all teams, but never getting any higher than 6th, or in the top half. And finally, the Seahorses have 1 win, everything else being bottom half. Let's see which of these teams will be the best relays. Oops, I probably at the start there. Now, if it's Eels in the lead, we've got 2 stopping. We have the rules state that if 2 teams fail to finish, there'll be a rerun. So we get a rerun after 2 teams fail to finish. Hopefully, they'll be able to both finish this time. Very close out. They're all running now. We've got 3 finishes. Electric Eels and Seahorses come to go through. Fritz's, second time in a row. Oh, what happened there, actually? Their mold didn't go through, but that Amber Fritz did finish. That's very unusual. We only have 1 rerun. Jellyfish are going to have a DNF. They got to the second handoff this time. But no, Fritz, that's very unusual. We're going to leave that to the judges to find out how, well, the stewards, to see how that one works. In this heat, we have Cream Team, medalists from this event last year. Carnival Crew, Speedy Sloths, one of our tie championship leaders, and Butterflies have also run well this season. As all the teams we've had each had at least 1 podium. Cream Team of the weakest so far. Anyway, 3, 2, 1. And they're away. Butterflies at the lead, but they've lost ground, and we've got the same issue happening again. They all got to the line, but many of them just didn't. Like 2 of them didn't go there. We're gonna go for a rerun because we have a chance for a rerun. So things work now. Also running, we get all to the end. It's like Carnival Crew and Cream Team, I think, are going through. I'll have to check the replays. I wasn't quite sure. Definitely Carnival Crew, I think, went there. Yeah, we did. It's Carnival Crew and Cream Team going through, but huge. Looking at the replay, you can see the Sid Wiggy, the final marvel of the Speedy Sloths, starts before the impact between Slothy and him happens. Meaning the whole team are going to get disqualified for that. Speedy Sloths are going to be the first ever team in the McDolphin Team Cup to be disqualified. Of all teams, the Speedy Sloths. I'm not sure exactly what happened there. I'm not sure. I assume it was an accident. It's not something a Speedy Sloth would do intentionally, I would have thought, but that's huge. That's a minus point for our championship tied leaders with their closest rivals going through. Wow. Drama here. So remember, in the first seed, the Fritzes had over an issue. They are going to be classed as they're not going to get disqualified. They are going to classify, but they are going to be classified as whatever the highest place that isn't disqualified is. That's the place higher than the first disqualification. In this heat, though, we've got Marine Team, rivals called Chameleons and Parrots. Both of them are struggling with the standings, and Green Jungles are the highest in the standings. Marine Team have actually decided to substitute, interestingly, Shark, who was in the winning team for this event last year, for Fish, who really struggled with this. Oh no, it's Ras, isn't it? For Ras, who didn't do very well in their debut. But you know, Shark is having a bit of trouble, I think. Anyway, we go from 3, 2, 1 their way. Oh, look, the Green Jungle started, and they've got 2 stallers. Meaning we're starting again. So we're trying again then. A lot of trouble in this event. No way. And again, it's happened. This time we only got 2 reruns, being those 2 are just going to go through. Those 2, they stuffed themselves, really. So yeah, they're out. So in this heat, we have Birds of Prey, Seahorses, Team McDolphin, who made the last minute decision to sub Ulster in, who ran the last event, didn't do too greatly, but was also in this event last year, subbing in for Mouge. Surprising slightly, I guess, but not really. And finally, the Octopi fight McDolphin. It's tied in the standings, so they'll be wanting to beat each other. Hopefully this will be a clean race. And they're all running to the Birds of Prey. 3 finishes, McDolphin are out. Octopi easily through. Podium finishes, that's it, all of them are through. And finally, of course, the Ladybirds. That's their 3rd top half in a row. They're getting some traction now after a very poor start. So Electric Eels, Cream Team, Cool Chameleons, and Ladybird. And 3, 2, 1. No way, it's oh, bit of trouble. The Cream Team is stuck. They are eliminated. Have a look at the photo finish. I think it's Cool Chameleons though, and Electric Eels might be wrong. Yes, it is Chameleons and Eels to the final. Electric Eels on a tear right now. Octopi are going to be their closest championship rivals, assuming they can make it to the final. But now here we have the Seahorses, the Carnival Crew, Marine Team, and Octopi in second semi-final. No way, it's a close one, but it's Carnival Crew and Octopi who win the heat. Going through, Marine Team ahead of the Seahorses. All teams finishing there, which is always good to see. We are then with the final. We have Electric Eels, Cool Chameleons, Carnival Crew, and Octopi. In 3, 2, 1. They're off. It's a close start. The Octopi have jumped it. We're going to have a rerun. It's the final rerun. Which one of these teams will win? And they're away Octopi with the lead. Octopi with a huge lead. But Cool Chameleons jumped it. I think they've surely jumped that. That's surely no. They clearly have. Yeah. What's going to happen there? Could there be a Fritz situation, or will it be playing disqualification if they jump and start? Or they get pushed by someone else? I think Octopi will have won this event though. Let's find out exactly what happened there. And the Cool Chameleons are going to be disqualified. They failed to finish, but Captain Colourful jumped as they collided there. Impact was made there, the changeover, but instead, Colourful moved, whereas Kaleidoscope didn't. So, Cool Chameleons are disqualified. So the win will go to the team who would have won it anyway, the Octopi. Then it will be the Electric Eels, another medal. They're really making a charge now. And Carnival Crew will get 3rd by finishing and not doing anything illegal. Chaos in this event. And so we have it. The Octopi win their 1st McDolphin Team Cup event. Their 3rd medal in their career. 4th medal in their career for the Electric Eels. 2nd in silver, 2 golds, 2 silvers. Carnival Crew, their 3rd bronze after their 4 medals. And he had a silver as well. But no, purple team winning today, but a chaotic event. 2 teams disqualified, including one in the final, meaning a minus point going to the Cool Chameleons. Fritz will be getting the 3rd to last position in the end after their weird antics. Quite a few DNFs. It's all a very chaotic event, this one. But I think we have our deserving winner, and that is the Octopi. Electric Eels keeping themselves clean. As with Carnival Crew, although they had a few stumbles, they were generally pretty clean. But no, standings. I mean, Electric Eels will be in the lead. Octopi will probably go to 2nd. Speedy Salt's getting disqualified. McDolphin, I feel like, will gain a few points. Marine Team might pass some Parrots perhaps with their 5th place, which they required. Ladybirds will gain some more ground. Seahorses might ground. They'll be moving up and down of this absolute madness. So yeah, anyway, that's all we have time for today. So
remember to like and subscribe, turn notifications on. Namaste.